Hello, and welcome to Pokémon Sapphire, played on official hardware. Not original hardware, but we did get the GameCube complete with Game Boy player. And unfortunately the internal battery has run dry, so our berries will not grow. But yeah, it should be alright. We don't need berries to grow, because I'll hopefully just get through this without them. I don't usually end up growing berries in the Hoenn games anyway. And I just need to actually be able to see whether or not the chat is actually there. So I might be a little low on quality for a little bit, but I just need to actually check whether the chat is available. I don't know how to do that in OBS though, so yeah. We humans lived alongside Pokémon. At Tapsness, we don't know everything about Pokémon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokémon. To unravel Pokémon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? We're just gonna go with Luke. The standard for me. There we go. I need a name scheme for these for all these Pokemon. So honestly, I might just go with food because I'm a little bit hungry. Yeah. Again, I don't entirely know how to get the chat up, so that is going to be a little bit of an issue for me, but it should be alright. I'll be able to just go onto YouTube and, I guess, see whatever's in there. Right, this is just a standard playthrough with Nuzlocke rules, and the only thing that must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Well, this is Littleroot Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Luke. Let's go inside. You know, I don't know why we weren't in the front. Also, yeah, it's running kind of slow again. See, Luke, isn't it nice in here too? The movers, Pokemon do all the work of moving in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Luke, go. Yeah, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad brought a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. Yeah, because this is going to be important with the internal battery run dry. It is currently 10:05, so yeah, that looks accurate. Come on, Luke. How do you like your new room? Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure everything's all there on your desk. And we get a free potion. Although I'm not going to be using items in battle. That's just for things between. But yeah, all of this is standard stuff. Yeah, hopefully this isn't too unwatchable. Oh yeah, we can't go out there yet. I keep forgetting that. That's one thing they made different to Red and Blue. I'm quite used to playing those games. I guess we need to... Oh wait, no, we need to... I remember where we need to go now. Also, I need to change something in the options. So text speed is already on fast. I'm going to set that to set, just so we don't have to switch. But yeah, we're already on fast, so that's awkward. That seemed pretty slow. Yeah, we don't actually need to go in there, we need to go and visit May. Turn down video settings. I might need to do that. Drop frames 0. Oh, great, yeah, OBS is overloaded now, definitely. Oh, May is just in here. No Pokeball on the ground. Yeah. So, the output... Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. It'd be the lowest quality, but... I don't know if that's any better. Anyway, we've spoken with May, so we should just be able to go out here. Yeah. Yeah, so our starter, an important pick. I'm gonna go with Trico. Yeah, this is practically unwatchable, I think. That's unfortunate. I wonder if there's any way of me popping out the... Yeah, pop out the chat. Close down Google, because that'll be slowing me down. But yeah, this encounter, of course, does not count. Until we get Pokeballs, we're not actually going to be catching anything. We're not able to. And as such, we cannot start the challenge yet. But I'll be trying not to lose Trico. Yeah, we need to nickname Trico. And I don't entirely know what to call this this Trico with the current naming scheme. But honestly, I feel like maybe, I don't know. I might just go with Lettuce. I actually do not know how to spell lettuce. I need to look that up. That's not a good thing. Alright, double T. Alright. And I need to swap this over. Not that. Lettuce. Yeah. So we need to go and find May. Wrong way. Turning down video settings, that's another thing that I could do. Yeah, like I said, this challenge does not begin until we find Pokeballs. But we can knock things out now, though the higher level we are, the less likely we are to catch stuff when we actually do get Pokeballs. So we'll be in a little bit of danger there. And yeah, I need to... Video... I cannot change this. Turn down video settings. I actually can't change the video settings, that's weird. Okay. Right, fastest video encoder. Or encoder preset. Still saying overloaded. I might have to drop it down to 30 FPS, but I'd have to restart the stream. I'll go for about an hour, and then we'll see how things are. But yeah, we can pick up our first potion here. Well, I say first potion, our second potion. But yeah, we've got to get through Route 103 as well. And I want to get to level 7 before we battle May up there. But level 7 might end up being a little too high level. There we go. Absorb. Even that's good. Level 6. I would need to be at full HP, so yeah, I would need to do that with the potion before we go into battling May. Or I could absorb here and regain a bunch of HP. I need to check things like our nature. Tackle again. Honestly, I might just use Pound. We can regain HP outside of battle. One more battle and then we'll head over to May. Because I do not want to battle you just yet. These are only level 2, so if I do get too powerful, we won't be able to catch them. But yeah, this is only my second time streaming, and the first one was only like 4 minutes because it was not good at all. Yeah, absorb. Right, we're level 7. Okay, I reckon we've got a decent chance at beating May here. So let's use one of our potions. Because we're not using items in battle. Plus, you just want to be at full HP for any battle, just in general anyway, so it's worth doing that. Yeah, we're doing more in terms of raw damage numbers. We don't need to use Leah. Especially if Torchic doesn't use an attack lowering move. Yeah, we gained 69 experience, we did not level up. And May goes back to the lab on her own. But we can also get back there quite easily. We just gotta walk. I do not have speed up for this. Oh, never mind. Yeah. My Pokemon is a little low. But we can always just heal up back at home. Yeah. You know, if I do turn this into a regular video, I'll just not skip anything. It depends how this actually turns out. Yeah, just got the Pokédex, which also lets us get Pokeballs. From May. You're going to look all over the place? Well, we're going to have to look all over the place for new Pokemon. We can't stay in one place for too long. Anyway, we got running shoes as well. So now we should be able to run everywhere. Yeah, we can always come home if we need healing. But there's also a Pokemon Center in the town north of us, which is fine. How many Pokeballs do I have? 5. Okay. First patch of grass. And we get a Poochyena. Okay. And it's level 3 as well, so it's a little higher level than some of the other stuff in this route. I think one more hit will do. As long as we don't get a critical hit, we should be fine. Right, Pokeball. First Pokeball, right. Nice. There's our 101 encounter. Yeah, we need to give a nickname to Poochyena. What should we call this? What's my craving right now? I mean, lettuce I wasn't craving, but it's a grass type, so a vegetable seemed fine. Anyway, Poochyena. I might eventually get to a Mightyena, but for now, what should we call this? I might just call it hot dog. Hot space. Actually, hang on, I need to... There we go. Sticking with the food theme. Right, let's heal up. This is important now that we've caught our first Pokemon. Also, catching things in this game does not give you experience. Yeah, I don't entirely remember what everything, like where every item is in this game. Let's go and grab our Route 103 encounter and then move over to 102. Please be Wingull. It's not Wingull! It's also not Dupe's Claws. We got Zigzagoon. If it's one with pickup, that'd be great. And once. Pound twice. Then ball. Nice. That's Zigzagoon. Oh yeah, we're going to give it all of our Pokemon nicknames. Zigzagoon. You know what? Oh, no lowercase. Just the concept of fast food in general. Yeah, we definitely need to get this Zigzagoon back to the Pokemon Center. And with our running shoes, that shouldn't take too long. I kind of feel like this is a bit stretched out, but also not so much. Right, let's go over to Route 102 then, and get our encounter for this route. At some point we are probably going to need to go and grab a water encounter just so we can surf, but for now... Let's see if this activates Dupe's Claws. It does. Right, so this one we cannot catch or gain experience from, so we're just going to have to run. I don't know what's on this route other than Zigzagoon. Lotad! Okay, we have a water type, though we do have two grass types. We should be set for the first gym. Okay, that was less than half HP. But I'm just going to throw one Pokeball while it's at this HP, just so I don't knock it out. Having a Surf Pokemon could be useful. Right, it failed. I only have two Pokeballs left. I should have gone in with more. So I'll pound once more. Good. Now it should stay in. Good. Lotad has been caught. Lotad. You know, not exactly a food one. Yeah. Drying pan. Barely fits. But there we go. Right, we're going to need to do some Switch training for a bit. Because I do not have infinite rare candies like some Nuzlockers. Yeah, if we have a look at our Pokémon, we can see they all should have... Wait, what? Okay. I mean, okay, they all say met. That's a bit of an issue. Trico is Route 101, apparently. And that's not a good thing. Although I suppose we could make an exception for gift Pokémon. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't think that that would happen. Right, let's swap out. Give Hot Dog some experience. Except I am going to switch out to Lettuce. Again, switch training, just to not get anything knocked out. And we have Absorb, so we should be safe for later. Even if we're not gaining too much HP from it right now, we'll get access to Mega Drain later. Growl's not affecting me much, because Absorb is special. Oh yeah, that's the thing with this game. The physical special split hasn't been introduced yet. Right, so... Hot Dog still hasn't leveled up, but Lettuce has. Kind of a shame we didn't get a Wormhole. It's available on some of these early routes, but it's also available in the forest. How much damage are they doing? The same amount, okay. I reckon we can safely get this. Actually, maybe not. Oh! First close call of the run. That's why I do not like critical hits. Also, we're still faster than Wormhole. Get out of the way. There we go. Right, let's heal. Just so we don't have to worry about Hot Dog going down. We've got our first trainer there. How much experience do we need to level up? 14. So that's 2 more battles against Wormhole. Against anything else, I think that gives us a bit more experience, because I actually figured out how the experience is calculated for a lot of these games. At least the base experience each Pokemon gives. That's It's actually dependent on their base stats. Their base stat total. And then it's also got a multiplier attached. Usually it's either 0.35, 0.2, 0.5. It's one of those three values. Unless it's the Chansey line. The Chansey line has a very different experience thing. Also, Hot Dog missed. And I forgot to switch out, so would have been bad if we were still on 1 HP. But I'd know if we were on 1 HP. Just keep using Absorb. Nothing has good special defense at this point of the game. Although, Lettuce doesn't exactly have the best special attack. There we go. Right, Hot Dog's leveled up once. Right, we've got Runaway. Actually, I need to check the abilities of all my Pokemon. Overgrow, of course. Yeah, that was kind of standard. They only have one ability in this game. Pick Up! Yes! And Rain Dish. Okay, so we're going to want Rain for Drying Pan. I want at least 2 Pokemon at level 5 for this first trainer. It's another Zigzagoon. I must keep... what is it now? I've forgotten the names already. I must keep Fast Food alive. Yeah, if I can get a Ludicolo, that'd be great. Right, how much experience does Hot Dog need? 35. Actually, hang on, what are their stats like? I didn't actually take a look at that. 10 attack. 12 attack. Oh! Okay. Lettuce has 14 special attack, so its special attack is actually higher than its regular attack. Well, that's physical. Actually, what nature does it have? Impish. You know, I actually don't know what all of these natures mean. Yeah, Fast Food is fast. And Lotad, Drying Pan the Lotad is an all-rounder at the moment. At that level it kind of is. Okay, Poochyena again. And it's the same level as our Hot Dog. Considering our special attack is higher than our physical... Oh, hi! I just noticed we've got somebody in chat. It's doing alright. How are things on the YouTube end of things? I only really have the chat open. It's popped out, so... So far, we've had one close call. And we're only on Route 102. Just doing a bit of level grinding at the moment. We've got a food theme going on, so... Yeah, we got the hot dog, the Pucciana, lettuce, the Trico, fast food, the Zigzagoon, with pickup as well. That's actually quite useful for us. And drying pan the Lotad. I'm thinking I might need to change some of the settings, because OBS is saying encoding overloaded, but it's not letting me change the frame rate at the moment. That would make things a little easier on on everything. But yeah, if you've got any name suggestions for any new Pokemon we come across, that'd be great, Mark. I actually don't know which attack's gonna... Okay, I think physical attack there is gonna do more damage. Yeah, probably should stick with Pound, actually. Okay, sweet, we've got Howl. Probably want to up the level on these two, but for now I think we'll head back and heal up, and then battle our first trainer that isn't our rival. Right, Route 102 again. Am I ready for this? Physical attack is the highest stat here, so I think Howl is going to do great. Yeah, we're only just starting out the challenge, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Though a level 5 Zigzagoon is something that I was a little afraid of. Okay, Tail Whip to lower my defense, and a Howl to raise my attack. And then from there we can just tackle. Okay, they're dealing 6 damage. I might need to switch out. Growl to lower my attack back down. Okay. I think we just switch here. I don't want to risk the critical hit, because I'm pretty sure in this this game it is 2 times damage. Can't tell if that was me my defense being lowered or my attack. I just kind of skipped over that. Yeah, they don't have anything for special, so Absorb's the way to go there. Yeah, it's another $80. That's, you know, I should probably go and buy some Pokeballs. Yeah, because we can actually buy them now. 10 Pokeballs plus a Premier Ball, always a useful thing to get. I think I'll just get 2 more potions just for extra healing outside of battles along the way. Because if I can't get back to the Pokemon Center, I am a little bit screwed. Right, okay, we've got a Bug Catcher coming up next, and I did not heal. I should probably lead with something else, just to gain some experience on them. Because we're playing Pokemon Sapphire, I think fast food can probably stay as low level as possible. Though, in doing that, we're probably going to end up losing it. Okay, we've only got Astonish and Growl. This is not a good start to Lotad. String Shot. If I'm not mistaken, Wurmple does not have a bug move. Because if it did, we'd be in a lot more danger by now. But yeah, the early game's just back and forth, but a critical hit is nice when it's us doing it. Anyway, how are things on your end, Mark? Seems like an easy victory for us here. It should be at least a bit more watchable than the previous stream. Right, Drying Pan reached level 4 without any extra help. And a second Wurmple. We should be fine. Although now if a critical hit happens, we're good on our end. But I'm going to switch out anyway. Right, that only did 2 damage. We're safe. Right, since Hot Dog is going to be a physical attacker, we can't teach it any dark moves. Because they're all special in this game. Right, okay. We need to get through this grass. Perfect. Oh, you're also a trainer. Oh no, it's against a level 5 Poochyena. Lettuce can handle this. Absorb has a lower base power, but it doesn't matter when we get a critical hit. I don't know how we're getting these so frequently. Your attack rose. Too late. Drying Pan has risen to level 5. And I can't switch out. Oh no! That is not good. Okay, that is good. Right, let's go and grab these berries. They won't regrow, because the internal batteries run dry. But yeah, I also hope the cartridge isn't too loose. But so far, no issues with on that front, and I should have healed. Again. Never fun if I do that. Zigzagoon at level 4, right. Drying Pan is level 5 and cannot hit this thing. Great. Astonishes Ghost type, and Zigzagoon's immune. So Lettuce is the go-to. Pound is just, I think, a little better than Absorb, actually. Even if Absorb can heal us. Absorb just has too low of a base power. I think it's only 20 in this game. For instance, this isn't going to do much. Even if our... Okay, never mind. Our special attack is quite high. I'm surprised at how much damage that did. Yeah, that Zigzagoon's gone. And as such, this team is gone. No fainted Pokemon yet, though Lettuce is starting to reach the level cap. Already at level 10. Right, there's an item down there. Do I want it? We're close to the next town. I think I'm going to go visit the next town, heal up, and then return for that one item. Saves me using any items. Any potions. Yeah, saves me using a potion, because if I did, I'd have just lost and gained a potion. It'd be pointless to go down there. Anyway, Drying Pan can deal with this Squirtle. Though it may take a few turns. And that's another level on Drying Pan. Do I want to move on? I mean, I can go into the gym and begin the catching tutorial with Wally, who gets incredibly lucky and gets a Ralts. That's a 2% encounter rate. As his first ever Pokemon. Yeah, we've got to follow Wally here. It's just a cutscene, so yeah. Also a level 5 Ralts. Also no shinies here. They actually could have been. The Zigzagoon and the Ralts in this cutscene can be shiny. And it is devastating when it does happen. Because you cannot get either of those. And if the Ralts is shiny, it's not shiny anytime Wally battles with it. So, yeah. It's just one of those obscure, unintended things. I don't know if there is actually a shiny lock in this game on anything. I don't think there is. And that'll be why it'll be like that. Yeah, head to Rustboro City. And after we've gotten 4 gym badges, we can battle our dad. Did I go and heal up? No, but to be honest, I don't think we do. I can get a little bit more training done. And so long as we don't encounter a Zigzagoon, we should be fine. I speak, and then it happens. Right, okay. I also need to keep checking my team for the pickup item. Okay, it growled, so we're doing less damage now. This isn't good. But then again, you can't do any less than 1 damage power attack that actually hits. this isn't Gen 1, where if an attack just does no damage, it just says that it missed, even if it didn't. But yeah, I need not Zigzagoon to show up. That's a good one. Wurmple's only weak, so we should be all good to get Drying Pan up to level 7. Not really much switch train needed here. Right, okay. I probably should level up fast food. And hot dog a bit more, but yeah. Honestly, fast food's gonna be just for the, for pickup. So we should be alright here. Both of us just tackling each other. Behold, the start of a Pokemon game. Where everything just spams tackle. The strongest move in all of Pokemon, according to the anime, and that's our second close call. And as long as nothing has Pursuit, we should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up. This is going to happen quite frequently, isn't it? Especially in the early game. No losses so far. And hopefully, no losses for the rest of the playthrough, but there definitely is going to be a few. Right, we're on Route 104, so there's a new encounter here, and as long as Dupe's Claws doesn't activate, we should be all good. Right, what Pokemon is in the active? Fast food. Switch out to hot dog. What Pokemon is it going to be? Wingull? Marill? Tailo! Okay. Honestly, I don't know if Marill's available at this point in the game. But yeah, we have a fly user. Uh-oh, focus energy. That's not good. I need to catch this thing now. Nope, instantly broke out. If this thing gets a critical hit, we are done for. And it has Peck as well. We're gonna lose something here. Lettuce and Drying Pan are in danger. Good, focus energy again. I'm gonna use the Premier Ball, see if it likes the Premier Ball a bit more. It does like the Premier Ball. The Tiny Swallow Pokemon, all one word. And yeah, we need to give this thing a name. Right, food name for a bird. That's not a chicken, I guess. Also, we can't name it Egg. That would just get confusing for a few things. I think some errors actually happen naming a Pokemon Egg in one of the games. Especially if you name it the same as it actually is in... well, as the egg item. Tailo. What to call this thing? drumstick. Is that all one word? I think that's all one word. Ok's there, right. We could have a space in there, but eh. Right, drumstick seems pretty powerful. And I don't think it comes with an item. No, it doesn't. 7 HP, so we could have lowered it a little more. You know, let's stay on Route 104 for a bit. I want to get up to the first gym, at the very least. I need to heal. So I'm going to use one of my 4 potions. We can always go around this patch of grass. But, yeah, I kind of want to get some more levels in there. Another Talo! Oh, no. Right, we can actually run from this one. Because this isn't the first encounter on the route. And if it was, Duke's Claws would activate. And Hot Dog's great for running away from things. Because it doesn't have Intimidate. It has Runaway instead. Whoa, no. Fled using Runaway. That's why I healed. And you are you a fisherman or a bug catcher? If you're a bug catcher, then we'll lead with Drumstick. Though I should probably heal up again. You know what, we're just going back to the Pokemon Center. We're not going back to the Pokemon Center. I forgot this guy was a trainer. Seedot. Right, Drumstick's safe here. Maybe. No, we're not going to use Drumstick, we're at 7 HP. Go Lettuce. Bide. Okay, yeah. Leah then. Wait, you don't have a regular attack, do you? Okay. I know what I'm going to do here. Unleashed Energy, but it failed because we did no damage to it. I know how Bide works. It's a terrible move. But it's the only way of beating Gen 1 with normal type moves only. Because for some reason they made it do typeless damage. In Gen 1 only. But yeah, this thing I think only has Bide, which is great for us. How many times have I used Leah? 6 times. Okay, that's perfect. Switching up to Drumstick. Focus Energy. Storing Energy. Growl. That doesn't do anything with Bide because of how the way the damage is calculated, but we're fine here. Did it unleash energy there? I don't think it did. Oh wait, no, it did. It did. Right. We'll just keep growling then until it unleashes again, because then we get 2 turns. Right, now it's going to unleash its energy again. Which does nothing. Because we did no damage to it. But now we peck it, and 1 shot. I could have just pecked it once, and we were all good. Talo, oh no. This is not good. Right, I've already used Focus Energy, so I'll peck. We lost Drumstick. This is, I think, a dead run. Already. I just need to avoid this one trainer. Never mind, that critical hit might have just saved me. Right, if it goes for a critical hit, not a critical hit, a quick attack, we are gone. But we're good. Drumstick, the newest member's already gone. Because I just ran straight into that trainer. Okay, drying pan. Oh good, you're not a trainer. Yeah. We lost Drumstick already. One of the worst Diddy Kong Racing characters. Drumstick's gone. No getting Drumstick back. I'm not storing it in the PC for later use. Right, that's not too bad so far. Just one loss already, and 2 close calls. Yeah! And there goes our only flying super effective stuff. Would have been great if this guy was a bug catcher, but I'm pretty sure you use Magikarps only. Never mind, you're not even a trainer. Ah, more berries. Also, the nice thing about these berries is that they'll never decay as well, because yeah. Time-based events no longer occur. Oh, great, you. We've got another trainer here. Let's, do I want to avoid this trainer? No. He gives a lot of money. Because he is a rich boy. Level 7. Already. We're already encountering level 7 stuff. And we'll be able to get a new encounter in this forest. How are we getting so many critical hits? I thought they were a bit rarer than this. Right, Hot Dog grew to level... Oh, grew a level. And so did Lettuce. And Lettuce got Quick Attack. That would have been so useful in the last... battle. But yeah, I was just not expecting it to do that much damage. Level 6, I don't think you've... Yeah, you've not gained any new attack. Drying Pan. Has Drying Pan added any new attacks? Absorb. Okay, we can actually attack normal types now. And some same type attack bonus there, even if it's Absorb. Right, okay. Do I want my encounter at this point? Yes. I think that answers it. It's a Shroomish! I think we're just gonna go grass type building here. Although a Shroomish is actually really good for us, because it's, I think the only Pokemon in this game capable of learning the move Spore. So I'm going to need to keep it as a Shroomish for a while, because once it evolves into a Breloom, it can no longer learn Spore. I think even with the move reminder. Right, Shroomish. You have to go down. Just take some more damage, please. Absorb isn't going to do it much good. I can see just how much HP it has by that. Let's use Quick Attack, because I think that's actually a little weaker than... Effect Spore as well. Okay, we know its ability. And that's not good for us, because, yeah. We're paralysed now. But at least it's not poisoned. Because I do not have any antidotes. Please, just stay in the ball now. I'm not spamming A or spamming B. But it goes in anyway. And we now have a Shroomish. Okay, we need to name this after a mushroom. But, yeah, I don't really know mushroom types. So I'm just gonna call it Mushroom. Oh, S is over at that end. Or maybe... Shroomy. Right, there should be an item in that empty spot there. You know, I'm a little glad we didn't get Slackoth. Right, you know what, I'm just gonna run from this. Yeah, free potion. Okay, you are not a trainer. And there's a Pokeball up here too. But, yeah, we need to go back and heal, because I cannot get rid of the paralysis any other way. Also, there's a guy that wants to see if we have a Shroomish. It's kind of lucky we actually got that. Although, we can't exactly show it to him before the Team Aqua Grunt catches up to him. Because this is Sapphire, if it was Ruby, we'd be encountering the Team Magma Grunt. I think in Emerald it's also Team Aqua. You know what, no, let's just go through the grass. No encounter. But yeah, this is a new encounter table, so the Shroomish is fully available to us. Lyle. There's Team of Wormpools. I think we're safe here. I can howl all I want because you only have Tackle and String Shot. Although a critical hit tackle does 5 damage, that's a quarter of my health. That's not good. Otherwise it just does 2 damage, apparently. So, yeah. I think that was a high roll tackle that got a critical hit as well. Just keep tackling. We can level up fast food later. But yeah, if you don't know how pickup works in this game, there's only one set of items that it can pick up. They changed it for Emerald. So every 10 levels gives it a new table for what it can pick up. Oh great, the Wormpools are now faster than us. The howling at the beginning kind of slowed me down a little. But we got Hot Dog to level 7. yeah, we'll be going up until the first gym. I think this will replace Legend ZA for a bit. Until the run fails. We'll be doing a gym each time. Although some of the sections are going to be a bit short, some of them are going to be incredibly long. Yeah, we're just doing so much damage at this point that we can just breeze right through these. Actually, will a bite be stronger than tackle? Because Hot Dog's physical attack is better than special attack. Bite's special in this game. But it also gains the same type of attack bonus. And just has a higher base power in general. Right, okay. I need to heal Hot Dog. We have 4 potions. We have 3 potions now. There's a Paralyze heal, that would have been useful earlier. To get rid of the effect spore going off. I should probably be going through all of the grass. Yeah, let's put Shroomy in the front. Actually... Oh, we're in a cutscene now. I was gonna see what moves Shroomish actually had. Yeah, it's Team Aqua. So our Grass-type trio is gonna help greatly against Team Aqua. But yeah, I'd give this game a 7.8 out of 10, too much grass. But yeah, level 5 Shroomish against a level 9 Poochyena. This is not gonna go well. We need something a little stronger. But yeah, Lettuce will eventually be able to learn a bug move. Probably should have leered to lower their defense, and great, they're lowering our accuracy as well. We're already missing with 1 layer of sand. How... Okay, it's on 1 HP now. You can't even see the HP remaining. But yeah, I think this Team Aqua Grunt has smart AI. But even then, we still win. Just because of how high level Lettuce is. Oh wait, yeah, Zigzagoon can learn Surf as well. So, I'm going to need to keep fast food in my party at all times. I have the perfect HM Mule. So yeah, Shroomish has Absorb and Tackle. It's fully offensive then. And physical attack is slightly better than special. Which it definitely will be when it fully evolves. But we won't be evolving it until like level 42, I want to say? Because I think that's when it gets access to Spore. Okay, good, you're not a trainer. Right, over to this corner. Yeah, if you walk through grass, you're less likely to get an encounter than if you run. Poison Sting! Oh no. That's not good. Hot dog, get in here. I did not realise we could encounter Wurmple at such a high level in here. I need to not get poisoned, otherwise it's going to be a long walk back. And I've got to take my steps very carefully. Also, Hot Dog's one of my few Pokemon that is not weak to poison. The other one, level 3 fast food. Good, not poisoned. Good, we got through that battle without getting poisoned. Tackle shouldn't miss here. Good. I need to check whether Tackle is still 95% accurate in this game, or if it was raised to 100. It's still 95% accurate, so we could have missed there. I think I did actually miss a Tackle ages ago, just naturally. Okay, that's definitely a trainer. I'm going to skip you for now. Just move on to Slackoth again. Yeah, Tackle. Yawn. Oh, really? Really? Would have been useful. Can't escape. Because we're too slow. Even though it's loafing around. Got away safely. While we're asleep as well. Which I'm pretty sure makes it harder to actually escape. Ooh! An ether is nice. Getting our moves back. Right. Okay, I'm going to need Shroomy out of there. Over to fast food for a bit. I need to not have any chance of being poisoned, so I'm going to go out to Route 104 again. Except on this end. Grab the berries that are here. So we do have a couple of healing options. Actually, I didn't check what berries we got. Okay, so we could have just killed paralysis with cherry berry. Or poison with a pecha berry. Okay, yeah. Right, okay. So if I grab the item that's hidden here. There's not one hidden there. That's out in the open. Super potion hidden in that spot. Yeah, that's it. Right, nothing else hidden in that grass. So we can move on. Also, if we run, trainers are very likely to spot us. Except these two. These two are different. Do I want two grass types in the active? Yeah. Yeah, my two grass types should be alright. Wait, we don't have to battle them? Why do we not have to battle those? I'll take it. I thought we'd have to do a double battle there. It must be Emerald only where they're forced to battle you. Don't plant a berry, we can't grow them. Yeah, he's a water Pokemon expert. He'll be using Magikarp and 5 more Magikarps. Never mind, 2 more Magikarp. Yeah, we win this very easily. As long as all of his Pokemon are actually Magikarp. think it was Makuhita that you can get in this town. But you need, I think it's a Slackoth. And we didn't get lucky enough to catch a Slackoth. But yeah, all of his Pokemon are Magikarp, and at this level all they know is Splash, so they cannot physically do anything. Easy enough then. Some free experience. You know, I should probably be giving all of this experience over to fast food. But we need the experience to beat the first gym, so we need grass types for that. Yeah, Magikarp's easy to defeat. Oh, yep, there's a hidden item back here as well. Well, it's not even hidden, you just have to go around for it. An X defend, but since we're not using items in battle, that's just to sell. We're coming up on the first gym now, so hopefully we'll be able to beat it with no losses. But first, let's heal. And then let's go ahead and grab the remaining encounters that we can. What do we do if we encounter Nincada? Because of its special evolution requirement. Do I get 2 free Pokemon, or what? Anyway, Route 115, 0 Pokemon available to us. The grass is not available until we reach... until we get Surf. And at which point we're going to get a water encounter anyway. So, no Jigglypuff for us in this playthrough, unfortunately. Unless the Old Rod is here, but I don't think it is. I think that's in Dewford. So I could go and do the gym now, but I'm going to wait a bit. Get a couple more levels on our Pokemon, and head into Route 116, which actually does have Pokemon that we can catch. Now, which direction do I go? Yeah, you're a trainer. So let's dodge you. There's also some berries up above. Okay, there's a chance we get Whismur on this route as well, in which case we cannot get an extra encounter. I just wanted to go through the grass. We got Nincada! Okay, so this might be 2 encounters, effectively, if we play our cards right. We're 1 level above it, though I'm sure it knows a bug move. Absorb is neutral because it's bug ground. Scratch. I need to have a look at what Nincada's moveset is. Having a bug type with a bug move should be alright for any dark types that we come across. And if I can get this thing up to level 20 before the second gym, it evolves into 2 Pokemon. It's a unique case. Use a Pokeball. And we get a Whismur as well from the cave nearby. That one's guaranteed to be a Whismur, because it's the only encounter in there. And I did not nickname it. Oops. Right. When we get to the nickname guy, we're going to nickname that thing. But I need an unofficial nickname for now. Right, then, yeah, there's an item up here. I usually don't nickname my Pokemon, so it's a bit of a force of habit there to not nickname them. Was that next special? It was, yes. Right. Let's grab the one thing that's in here. Other than this Pokeball. A Whismur. Of what level? 7. Okay, it's usable. I can train up somewhere else. Don't use Astonish, it's immune. Because this sound-based Pokemon, with Soundproof, is normal type. And it never changed. Oh no. Uproar. I didn't consider that an option. That's not good. Right, I either catch it now, and it breaks out, and we lose Drying Pan, or we switch out to Lettuce, our thing with the highest HP and level. Calmed down. Right. Let's ball this thing. Right, and it stayed in. So far, everything has just kind of stayed in the ball. It's either been no shakes or 3 shakes. Yeah, we got to nickname Whismur. What is Whismur? I guess it's a rabbit. That doesn't exactly help. I have eaten rabbit before, though. I was in France for a bit and had some there. But I wouldn't consider rabbit to be a food in a traditional sense. I consider it just the animal. Trying to think, what could we call Whismur? I actually don't know. It's a sound-based Pokemon, so yeah. There's not really much sound-based food. Actually, there is. There is one. I can think of one. Tuna. Right, and there's currently no story events going on in this place, so we can leave. So we currently have 7 Pokemon out of the 8 available places, because we lost one. And I need to switch before this thing uses Uproar. Switch out to Hot Dog. And then we run using Runaway. Right, okay. Whismur's going to keep following us, so I need to switch out to Hot Dog while in the overworld. Okay, we're safe. However, we're not exactly safe yet, because we're going to get back to the town to battle the gym. You are a hiker, so grass types are going to be great for you. I need to use an item on Drying Pan. Use a potion. Heal 19 HP. And I'll use a potion on Nincada as well. That's 15. I just don't want to lose either of those. So I'll switch out to Drying Pan again. And battle this hiker. I'm sure an additional trainer was added in Emerald on this route. But yeah, hikers tend to use rock, ground, and fighting types. So a grass type is probably your best bet here. So if we use Absorb, this thing's 4 times weak, so this will do a lot of damage. Drying Pan Boots level 9. Another Geodude. Absorb again. Not a one-hit KO this time. So that's a bit closer. Right, Drying Pan reached level 10. He has one more Pokemon. And it's another level 8 Geodude. Absorb. And thankfully, Sturdy works a little differently in this game. It defends against one-hit KO moves. And only one-hit KO moves. It does not prevent the Pokemon from being knocked out in one hit. I don't mind encountering more Pokemon now, or more Pokemon trainers, either. Right, last Janus, what do you have? Marill! Okay, Drying Pan, continue using Absorb. Because this thing's only water type in this game. Fairy type does not exist yet. Not very effective. Yeah, keep using your water moves against me. It's only 4 times resisted. One more hit should do. Yes, continue lowering my defense when you're using a water-type move. A special move. Every water move is special in this game. This is the last generation before the physical special split, so all moves of a given type are either physical or special. Right, there's a trainer at both sides, and there's an item down here, so I kind of want to battle you. Though you are a bug user. So, Nincada has Leech Life. Okay, and Scratch. How much damage does Leech Life do? I need to know. 20 base power. Okay, that was upped from Gen 1. It's already had one of its buffs. Repel. Well, that would have been useful. But, I mean, maybe not. It might not have been useful. Anyway, let's switch out to Shroomy. Get some levels on Shroomy. Even if he's using bug Pokemon, we should be fine. Never mind, these are all the level that know Poison Sting. So let's switch out to... let's switch out to Nincada. It's one level lower than Blurball, but it should resist poison. But it can still be poisoned. Yeah. I'm gonna need to switch out again. After a couple of turns of this. So if I keep scratching, thankfully it's not toxic. If it was, if it used toxic, then we'd be in even more danger, but it can't learn it. There's no chance of it learning toxic. Right, we can do a bit of chip damage here at the very least. to get it down a bit further. It's down to half now. I think we need to switch now. Just in case it gets a critical hit. Because the poison will knock us out. So now we go over to Lettuce. Poison Sting is going to be super effective, but it's a weak move anyway. And we've got an advantage here. Not only in speed, but also power. Don't poison. Ugh. 2 of our team members are poisoned. We have Pecha Berries. We can heal the poison. I shouldn't have battered this guy. He still has 2 more Pokemon. Okay, good, Nikeda. We can deal with this. Though Lettuce can't right now. So if I had a water move, that'd be great. But yeah, Drying Pan's our only option. Or Shroomy. Shroomy, yeah. Although this thing's going to have Leech Life, isn't it? Oh, but the moment it uses a move... Okay. Effects board didn't activate. Keep using Absorb, because it bypasses all of his defense boosts from Harden. There's Leech Life. Oh! That's a full heal. If only we had a flying type. Right, Drying Pan. You're the next option. Astonish is physical in this game. I think it's always physical, actually. For some reason, Ghost is physical. The only types that are special are the types of the evolutions. Every single one of them is special. Except Fairy, because it doesn't exist before the physical special split. Anyway, Drying Pan is our key out of here. Unfortunately, we can't use our Drying Pan as a Frying Pan. Shroomy got to level 7 and learned Stun Spore. Now that could come in handy. Silcoon, okay. You probably know that move. So if we Astonish repeatedly, whereas all other moves are resisted. Do you only have Harden because you're a Silcoon, or do you have Wurmple's moves as well? If so, that's not good for us. Anyway, Astonish is good for the Flinch chance. It seems to only be using Harden. I think we're safe. But I can't bring out any of my poisoned Pokemon. I need to remember to use those Pecha Berries. Or count my steps. Right, okay, it only has Harden. So Fast Food's coming out to gain some experience. Drying Pan grew to level 12, and Fast Food grew to level 4. Have we picked up anything? No, I don't actually know what fast food can pick up in this game. So, I know we don't have a poison heal for... well, an antidote. So we've got to use 2 of our Pecha Berries. On Lettuce... and Nincada. Because I need to get Nincada up to level 20. We did not get through the grass without encountering a Whismur. I'm gonna allow myself to run. I've been running for a while anyway. Plus we have an ability Run Away, so that ability would be useless otherwise, if we couldn't run. I don't know if Run Away turns into Intimidate when it evolves, but if it does, that'd be incredibly useful. Right, so we have Whismur in the PC, and honestly, I think it could probably replace fast food. But for the sake of this gym, I think we're good. Actually, there might be something else we can pick up in the town. I thought this was the trainer school. Yeah, here's the Slackoth for a Makuhita trade. Okay. Let's just do this gym. All these Pokemon are going to be Rock-type. Not like Brock's gym, where all of the Pokemon are Ground-type. Or Sabrina's gym, where half the Pokemon are Poison-type. Or Koga's gym, where half the gym is Psychic-type. But yeah. Geodude, Rock, Ground, we're safe. Absorb, safe move to use, full heal. It's still here. Okay. And it missed a tackle without any accuracy debuffs. Wow. It's terrible. Anyway, Shroomish just shot up in terms of levels. Almost reaching level 9. The absorb strategy for this gym is going great. However, Nose Pass is going to be a bit of a problem. We're actually a little underleveled for this gym. And Shroomy is now close to level 10, and will be at the end of this battle. 3 level 11 rock, grass types are going to be great for this gym. Leech Seed. That's incredible. Youngster Josh has been defeated. Yeah, we can actually just skip all of the trainers in this gym by going around, but we don't need to. We can just do all the battling. Roxanne's only there. It's another Geodude, this time at level 11. But we should be safe. Mud Sport, really? You're going to weaken electric types? When you're a ground type? I never understood why those moves were even in the game. It's pretty much only ground types that learn Mud Sport. And there's also the move Water Sport as well, which lowers the power of fire type moves. Not to be confused with the move Water Spout. youngster Tommy has been defeated as well. Right. Not far from winning this then. How much power points do we have? 12. Also, I noticed fast food has an item, so let's take that. It's a PP up. Okay. Honestly, I think Leech Life... No, not Leech Life. Leech Seed might want that. What other ones do we have that may want increased uses? I don't think anything on our team currently wants any PP ups being used. Okay, no saving, but let's just do this. But yeah, Roxanne, I think she said that she was the head teacher of the Pokemon Academy that's in this this town. Right, just absorb. Defense curl is pointless. Unless you're going to use rollout afterwards. Because defense curl doubles the power of rollout. Already using a potion, huh? I think we're safe to win this. 3 grass types are going to be great. They beat Roxanne. They beat Watson. I need to be a little bit picky of when I get my Pokemon to evolve. Anyway, Leech Seed. This thing is not 4 times weak to grass. It's only 2 times weak. It's only 2 times damage. So Leech Seed is going to come in handy, because that's a constant drain of its HP. And if we Stun Spore it, we slow it down, because it's faster than us, and it has a chance of not attacking. So Leech Seed is good for that, and Stun Spore. So far it hasn't attacked us. But yeah, that's how little damage we're doing. And if we can somehow get our own Nose Pass, which I'm pretty sure it only exists in 1 location in the entire game, we cannot evolve it. It's also a Rock Smash encounter only. So we're very likely to encounter something else on the way to getting it. It's in Granite Cave anyway. Rock Tomb's not doing too much, though it is lowering our speed. That's a potion. Thankfully not a full heal like Brock has. Yeah, Brock for some reason has 10 full heals. In Gen 1, anyway. I don't know what he has in Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah, I was expecting the level cap to be level 14. Level 15 is still good as well. It missed a... Okay. It missed a Rock Tomb, or Rock Throw, whatever that was. But we win anyway. Roxanne's out of potions. Right, that's Roxanne's ace taken out, and I think that's it. Because that's 2 Pokemon already. Yep, it is. And there's the Stone Badge. And $1.50. Heightens the attack power of our Pokemon as well, so we're going to be wanting to use physical attacks. Also lets me use HM Cut outside of battle, which we'll be getting very soon. Yeah, Rock Tomb. But we can only use it once, this TM. But yeah, that will be pretty much all for today. We've got some story to do next time with getting this Team Aqua Grunt. But I'm gonna go heal up in the Pokemon Center and save and quit. This entire playthrough will be streamed, just so anything happening will actually just be caught. And also so I don't accidentally cheat. You guys can call me out for that. Yeah, give Pokemon don't count, because some of them are actually just forced upon you, like the cast form. But, yeah. Save over my dad's old save file. And that'll be all for today. I've been Luke, playing Pokemon Sapphire on official hardware. Signing out.